Sometimes the people closest to you aren't cheering for you, they're silently trying to outdo you. They clap, but it's hollow. They smile, but their eyes are calculating. You feel the tension. The energy shifts when you win. You didn't ask for a race, but they're running next to you anyway. Today, we're breaking it down: how to recognize friends who secretly compete with you, how to protect your peace, and why it's not your job to shrink so others feel tall. The silent rival in your circle. You're just living your life, growing, glowing, trying to do better. And out of nowhere, someone in your circle starts acting weird. They don't say anything direct, but you feel it. The compliments sound forced. The conversations start turning into subtle comparison games. They're not openly jealous. They're not loud about it. But they're not happy for you either. This kind of competition is quiet. It shows up in small ways: side eyes when you talk about your wins, backhanded compliments that leave you confused, sudden silence when others praise you. They want to be your friend, but they also want to be ahead of you. They don't want to lose, but in their mind, your growth means their loss. The comparison trap. You start noticing a pattern. Every time you share something good, new job, fitness progress, creative success, they find a way to bring up their recent achievement. It's never just a congrats. It's, oh, that's great, I just did XYZ too. Suddenly, it's not about your moment. It's about matching or outshining it. Friendship isn't a scoreboard. There's no prize for doing better than your friend. But when someone sees your success as a threat, they'll do anything to stay ahead in their mind. They compete in silence. They copy your ideas but make it seem like their own. They follow your moves and act like they started the trend. They act like your mirror, but instead of reflecting support, they reflect envy. How fake support feels. Support from a competitive friend feels off. They say the right words, but the tone is sharp. They'll comment, "so proud of you," on social media, but ignore you in real life. They'll show up when there's an audience, not when you truly need them. They don't ask about your journey. They don't care about the struggle behind your win. They only show interest in the final result, so they know what they're up against. They might throw shade wrapped in praise, like, "you finally made it. Took you long enough." Or, "wow, didn't expect that from you." It's not encouragement. It's subtle sabotage. Their words uplift you just enough to look polite, but not enough to feel real. Micro-jealousy in disguise. Not all jealousy is loud. Sometimes it hides behind jokes, sarcasm, or just playing. You land a big opportunity and they say, "oh, now you're leaving us behind, huh?" You post a win and they reply, "don't forget us little people." It might sound like humor, but there's a sting underneath. They don't celebrate your blessings, they reduce them. They might stop liking your post, or they watch everything silently without saying a word. When you talk about goals, they brush it off like it's unrealistic. When you share an idea, they shift the topic or criticize it softly to kill your momentum. This isn't love. This is low-key resentment wearing a friendly mask. Copycat behavior and credit stealing. Imitation can be flattery, but with secret competitors, it's a game of one-upmanship. They copy your work, your content, your ideas, your style. Then they race to present it like they created it first. They don't give credit. They don't acknowledge your influence. They act brand new, like they just happened to do what you've been doing. Sometimes they'll even take your advice, then tell others they figured it out themselves. It's not collaboration. It's theft with a smile. The goal isn't to build with you, it's to keep up with you. They watch your steps and use them to fuel their next move, not to celebrate you, but to outdo you. The energy shift after you win. There's a strange silence after you succeed. You wait for the text, the call, the congrats, and it doesn't come. Or if it does, it's flat and lifeless. Your win exposes something in them. Insecurity, competition, a fear that you're moving ahead and they're stuck. They don't reach out unless they're trying to downplay what you achieved. They avoid you, or they suddenly get super busy. They don't want to witness your moment because it triggers what they haven't done. Real friends want to see you win. Secret competitors want to see you stall. Passive aggression and criticism. You start getting little jabs. Not full-blown hate, just subtle digs. You've changed. Must be nice to have time for all that. You're lucky things just work out for you. It's criticism wrapped in concern. It's bitterness dressed up as observation. They can't outright hate on you, so they critique your ambition, your schedule, your grind. They want you to tone it down, to shrink, to stop shining so they don't have to face their own shadows. These are red flags. Not playful teasing. Not honesty. This is disguised hostility coming from someone who claims to love you. When their wins feel like a message. You post something and a day later they post something similar, only bigger, flashier, louder. You mention a project and suddenly they're working on something that sounds identical. You talk about a milestone and now they're racing to reach theirs too. It's not coincidence. It's silent warfare. Every win of theirs feels like a response to yours. Like they're saying, I can do it too and better. It's not organic. It's performative. It's not about growth. It's about proving something. Not to the world, to you. Trust your gut, not the... When someone smiles at you but you feel drained after every interaction, trust that. Your body knows. Your spirit knows. There's tension in conversations. There's awkwardness when you speak about your goals. There's a subtle resistance every time you try to fly. Pay attention to how you feel after talking to them. Lighter? Encouraged? Or tense and unsure? People can fake their face. They can fake their words. But energy doesn't lie. How to protect your peace. You don't have to confront everything. You don't need to expose anyone. You just need to pull back. Stop oversharing. Stop giving them your blueprints. Stop announcing every move. Let your wins speak. Let your growth be quiet. Shift your access. Create space. You're not punishing them, you're protecting you. Real friends won't be threatened by your light. They'll reflect it. They'll multiply it. Keep your circle full of people who clap when you rise, not compete when you shine. Not everyone is your enemy, but not everyone is your friend either. Some people want to walk beside you, but secretly wish they were ahead. Some smile at your growth, but fear what it means for theirs. It's okay to love people from a distance. It's okay to move in silence. It's okay to grow without guilt. You don't owe explanations for your success. You don't have to slow down so others can keep up. And you don't need to shrink just to keep someone else comfortable. Shine. Fully. Freely. Fearlessly. Let the real ones rise with you. Let the rest fall off naturally.